What do you mean by that? 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 Put the speaker on dance. 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 That's such a stereotype.
I'm Dawn, I'm the artistic director of Eclipse Theatre Company. And we are one of the commissioners of this piece, or this project.
My name's Paula McCloskey and I'm the participation manager here at Sight Gallery, and we are one of the co-commissioners of the Missy Elliott Project.
How did I get involved? I've known Selina, I've worked with Selina several times as an individual artist. I'm a director, and as a commissioner, a producer with my company.
I first met Selina back in February this year, and I really loved her practice and her actually. It was fantastic to meet her. And she mentioned we had this discussion about the Missy Elliott Project coming to Sheffield. And she was already working with Eclipse Theatre, so it felt like Sight Gallery was the perfect partner to get involved and to co-commission the project.
When they were talking about it, my immediate instinct was, and they were talking about it in context of other cities, I was like, when's it coming to Sheffield?
One day Selina called me up and said, do you want to get involved in this project? I really want to combine my love for Missy Elliott with working with black teenage girls, and I was like, well, that's incredible, because that's two things that I'd really love to do, so get it out of my head. And so it was just from that. We had a few conversations and then I just got involved. I'm going to be working with them on music. They're creating this 360 VR film, and they've been working for much longer than I've been around. I've come in kind of like later in the process, and they've been talking about the things that, that concern them as black teenage girls. And what's particularly come up is the stereotypes that get projected onto them. So, and they related it specifically to music. There's this idea of what you should or shouldn't listen to. And so I'm just going to take that and run with it, and I'm going to create kind of stereotypically black music with them. I'm going to work on a grime track. I'm going to create stereotypically not black music, which is going to be a classical piece of music, and then we're going to work on kind of do a mashup of those two styles, and we're going to do that all today in about an hour somehow.
5, 6, 7, 8. What do you mean by that? Dance. 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 Put the speaker on. It's such a stereotype. I beg you pardon. I beg you pardon. Dance. 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 I beg you pardon. Dance.
So, hi, my name's Anna de Matos, and I'm a filmmaker. I started working with 360 not too long ago, about a year and a half ago. And that's a format I really enjoy, and I find it pretty funky and new. So yeah, it was a really interesting project. We got to know the young women throughout the course of for me, I think it was 3 or 4 workshops. And then we got to this week-long workshop.
It was really great for the young people to work with 360 as a new medium, and for them to experiment with the new technology, with the equipment and with the sound while they were developing their creative ideas, and while they were developing and while they were thinking about the issues that were important to them as young black women in Sheffield. And the interplay between the technology and that creative process was something that we all learnt from.
I am the engagement manager for the Missy Elliott Project. I came on board just after they'd finished doing the Leeds project. So I've been recruiting and looking after the young people for both Manchester and Sheffield so far.
Emmy came to my school and a little slip was given around our forms, and there was a few things about yourself asking, are you a girl of colour, are you aged between 14 to 16, are you interested in kind of extracurricular theatre and stuff like that, and they pretty much all applied to me really. So I was just really intrigued, and I've always wanted to be involved in like some extra stuff outside of school.
My mum was scrolling through Facebook and then she was like, oh Michaela, do you want to join this? And I was like, yeah. And I told some friends about it, and then we all decided we wanted to join.
I guess more was like behind the scenes of like productions, because I did a lot of drama in my time, like my old age. But no, because it was interesting, like working with the camera and with the sound. You found out anything new about yourself that you like?
That I like acting.
Okay, have you not done any acting before?
Well, I've done drama, but I didn't pick it because I didn't like it.
Really? Oh, that's cool. So what's different about this acting?
It's more like I can relate to it because it's sort of like real life instead of doing something that I really don't understand.
In this like project, I've been like doing like directing, like writing. I never knew like that was something I was interested in.
It's empowering. It brings together all the group of people that usually stray away and makes them all come together to make something beautiful.
Your ideas will get put across, so you can like make a finishing piece and you can see that your work is in there.
I think it's reminded me how much I enjoy doing creative performing arts stuff, and I think it will probably push me to actually join a drama group or club because it is what I really, really enjoy doing. So I think that's the big thing that it's kind of helped me to realise and to do.
It's been good because everyone's like specialised in different things, and you get to learn something new of all those different people.
It's been good to like meet different people, and like it's a good way to get like a message across of what it's like to be a young girl of colour living in Sheffield.
I think young women of colour rarely have a space that's just for them. There's a really specific need, there are really specific challenges, and they're able to discuss those in a space where they're not having to explain constantly to other people what that is. And there's a real safety in that. In fact, that need never goes away. I'm a lot older than them. I still search and seek out those spaces myself. So I think it's brilliant that they get that at 15, 14 to 16. I certainly didn't have that at 14 to 16.
What? You know, because you're black, can't you like dance or something?
No, I can't.
I bet you can.
Well, I bet I can't.
I think you're lying.
Well, I think I'm not lying.
I was lucky enough to be part of all the sessions with the young people. So that was 7 weeks and then the week-long sharing. And from the first sessions where the young women were extremely nervous and reticent to even talk to each other, to the final sharing workshop where they were performing on a stage, to see that transformation was joyous.
I think the confidence that comes from being with peers that have another level of understanding is irreplaceable. You can see really shy and people that just aren't used to doing performance or art generally just starting to flourish and realising it's something they actually can do.
We are not all the same. Just because I'm a woman does not make me weak. I am powerful.
I don't like people ask about my race. We are not all aggressive.
We are not. Just because I'm a woman,
I am powerful. I don't like people ask. We are not all aggressive.
We are not. Just because I'm a woman,
I don't like people ask about my race.
getting, you know, BAME teenagers in a room together and going, the things that you're feeling are normal, look what other teenagers are like, and giving them a voice to actually speak their concerns, giving them a platform to talk about the things that worry them, or even just to let people know what they think, has been really beautiful.
For me, and I think all of us involved, we're really excited about the next steps for this project, because this feels like it's the beginning.